Good afternoon, I'm Kathleen Pate and this is my Alabama farm life. And today I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful day and set up my beehives. Last week I discovered my beehive was inactive, but I've seen several honeybees in the pear tree gathering pollen from the blossoms. Up until I installed the beehive last summer, we very rarely saw honeybees on the property. This has led me to believe that the honeybees swarmed, but in reality, I have no idea what happened to them. I'm very pleased to know that we have honeybees pollinating, but I won't be getting any honey this summer unless I get some more bees on the farm. I've ordered 2 NUCs from Foxhound Bees in Birmingham. For those who don't know what a NUC is, it's basically a starter hive. It comes with a laying queen and it has 5 frames. It has 3 frames that have brood of all stages and 2 frames that can contain honey, pollen, and adhering bees. I'm scheduled to pick up my 2 new NUCs on April 2nd, but I need to get 2 hives set up and make sure I have everything I need in both of the hives. I also need to find a better location for my hives. In the last location, I think they were too far away from me and I really couldn't see them on a daily basis. And I think that the spot that I had them in originally was just too shady. I think they need a lot more sunshine. Our property is surrounded by woods, so finding a spot that is protected and in the sun the majority of the day is not going to be easy. For right now, I've decided to place them in the front field. It's far enough from the house, but close enough to see them every day. The problem with this location is the sun doesn't hit them until about 10 a.m. I just noticed that I actually had the frame upside down, so I'm going to get that taken care of. But as I was saying, this location will get sun for the rest of the day. Now that my spare box is set up and put together, it's time to go over into the field and collect the old one. I need to make sure that I don't make the same mistakes with my new set of hives as I did with this one. In my new location, I should be able to see them every day and be able to check on them frequently to see how they're doing. Another mistake that I won't make again is adding the second layer before they're ready. I need to make sure that all the frames in the original box are being used and utilized before I add a second box. I think I also need to change my attitude towards beekeeping. It's really not something that you can just set and forget. Becoming a beekeeper is a really huge investment. It takes a lot of time and it takes money. As of right now, including the 2 new NUCs that I just ordered, I have invested about $700 into this hobby. So it really is in my best interest to pay more attention to these hives, not to get into them too often, but to actually have my eyes on them every day if I have to. And I have started reading a few books and pamphlets, but I think I need to up my reading and maybe watch some more videos and just be a better beekeeper overall. When I took the white box off, you can get a good look at how many bees were left in the beehive and just died. As I said, it doesn't look like a whole lot of bees to me, but I am not an expert. I have no clue what I'm doing. So if anybody has bees, can you give me an idea? Is this a lot of bees for the end of winter or not? Any advice is appreciated. When I looked outside around the hive, there weren't any bees on the ground, and the only dead bees that I saw when I initially walked up to the hive was one that was lying in the entrance. I'd like to think that they swarmed and left a weak hive and that the cold knocked them out, but honestly, I really don't know what happened. They could have just starved to death and just died. We will never know. I made the decision to go ahead and put both of the hives together. I'm just going to set them side by side. I can see them every morning as I walk up to the house and every afternoon when I leave. It's a good sunny spot. It gets sun about 10 a.m. and it stays sunny for the rest of the day. I'm going to go ahead and put 5 frames in each box so that when I pick up my NUCs April 2nd, I just add the 5 new frames and we go from there. I think this field is going to be a perfect spot. It's right next to the blueberries and they're already starting to bloom. And also during the spring and summertime, this field is full of wildflowers and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump into the garden. So I'm really thinking this is going to be a good spot. Today we have a high of 81 degrees and it's been pretty warm out. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Maybe I'll get some more done this afternoon. But this is going to be the end of this video. You guys have a really great day.